Hey guys, welcome to another quickie video thing. So yeah, we got 4 duels in this one, and we're going to be playing Gravekeepers today, because I was like, why not use Gravekeepers? I used that, that was the first deck I used in a competitive tournament back when I actually got back in Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2010. So, I heard it was getting traction again, so I was like, let's fucking do it. So anyways, this guy, he's playing I don't even know how to fucking describe it. I think it's like Chaos or something, but he's gonna MST my Dark Bribe right off the bat. I'm still scared as 2 back rows, and I can't really do much to take on the Warrior Lady, so I'm just gonna have to set the 3 and hope for the best. So I believe here, yep, he's gonna sacrifice the DD Warrior Lady for a Mobius. So it's kind of weird that he's running DD Monarch. I'm guessing it's what he's kind of running, but anyways, I'm just gonna keep setting up a defense because that's what I'd rather have right now. So I got down a Spy and I got down a Recruiter, so eventually I can just flip up the Spy and do something, but he's going to play down the Assailant, and I'm just going to bottomless it, because I do not want him removing anything of mine. So I think that's reasonably fair. So he plays down Macro, and I'm like, no, I don't want that. That's not good for me. I need fucking Necker Valley, man. Well, then again, that's not really going to stop Macro, but still. I'm thinking, do I want to flip anything up? I'm like, no, let's keep up my defense for now. It's probably the best thing for me to do. So, let's just do that. So, it's his turn now, and he's just going to Dark Hole, and I'm like, no, I want to keep my stuff. Please don't kill my stuff, because I like my defense. So, he's going to play down the Warrior Lady, and he's going to attack my Spy, and he doesn't activate its effect, which I just kind of found weird. I guess he wants to keep that field presence just in case. But I'm thinking what to pick out, and I'm going to grab Descendant, because I'm all like, okay, what I can do is I can go into Recruiter and be like, Descendant effect, kill off Recruiter, so I can get Warrior Lady. I'm like, that's a bit late for that bottomless there. That, no, that's really late for it, as a matter of fact. Because, now I'm not even going to want to play down a monster, because what I was going to do, since I'm sacking the Recruiter, is I can just kill off the Warrior Lady, and then, well, yeah, I'm sacking the Recruiter, so I can go grab a Commandant, and then I can grab Necker Valley. So that's kind of the game plan right here, and that's exactly, as a matter of fact, what happens. So, gonna grab Necker Valley. Like I said, I was thinking about playing down Stardust, but now that I know he has the bottomless, I'm a bit sketchy about it. But I decided to just play down Steel right here, just grab those 2, because why not? And then just hit him for 50. Okay, he's gonna Mirror Force me. Never mind. So, yeah, I didn't normal summon this turn, so I can just set down the Recruiter at least, so that's something. But, let's see, he's just going to set down a back row and do, I don't think, anything else, so 5 of me. And I pull into another Steel, so I can just grab my Spy and my Descendant, and I can just get a Spy going again, so I think that's the game plan going in. And he's going to play down another macro, and I'm like, okay. But I'm just going to hit him for 17, so that's just fine by me, and he doesn't know about the Necker Valley boost, so I have to kind of remind him, which is actually a common trend. Like, people just remembering Necker Valley in general, people really decide not to remember what Necker Valley does sometimes. Like, they just are like, nope, Necker Valley, what's that? I don't even know. But yeah, people just neglect all of Necker Valley's effects, as you'll see later in this, because I don't know why. I guess it's just because people really don't play Gravekeepers that much anymore, so they're not used to it, but I don't know. I feel like people should know what Necker Valley does. But he's going to play down a monster, and he's going to play down the whatchamacallit, the Fissure, and I'm like, okay. And I totally forget to start just banishing all my things, because it's just like, why does it really matter if I banish a spell or trap? In all honesty, I mean, seriously. But I flip up the Spy so I can grab something just to die from, well, not die from it, but what I was going to do is I was just going to play down the, Descendant, kill off my Recruiter, and then I can just probably attack for games. So that was kind of it there. So we're going to go into another game here. I believe this one is Dark Worlds, if I remember correctly, which obviously against Gravekeepers isn't the best matchup ever, so it'll be interesting, but we'll see how it goes. I kind of wish that I actually ran a side deck on DN for this, but then again, it's game 1, so whatever. But he plays down Dark Hole. I don't want to lose Spy, because then I lose his effect, so I'm just going to let him get a card. But he plays down, that thing, I forget what it's called, Snow. Yeah, he plays down Snow, and he just attacks me, so he loses 300. I can get anything out from my deck, and for some reason I special the fucking recruiter and attack, but that was a weird move. But I draw into a commandant at the very least, so now what I can do, discard it, and then I can grab Necker Valley, obviously enough, and then play down the Necker Valley, and then you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ram ram fucking recruiter into a snow so I can get a search, but then he's gonna be like, nope, I'm gonna prison. Then I'm like, nope, take a fucking card. But yeah, ram it in. Gonna grab I'd like to say, oh, I grab I feel like I grab another recruiter. I think that's what I do. Yep, grab another recruiter, even though I could have just used a steal there, but I'm fucking dumb. And I forgot to fucking attack with my spy. Like, seriously, what? If I attacked with spy there, I would have ended the game a lot sooner, but I am a fucking dumbass, and I forgot to attack. That will come to bite me back in the ass, actually, as a matter of fact. You will see, and then you will know, and then I'll just bitch more, because that's what I do. So I'm like, okay, do I want to compulse him back, or what do I want to do? I'm just going to steal up, and then I think I'm going to summon the recruiter and keep the commandant just in case he's going to play down the Dark World Dealing. So just going to attack with spy, because it's everyone has the same attack anyways, but I know Dark World monsters generally don't have defenses to speak of, so yeah, I felt safe. But he's going to play down Dark World Lightning. I'm like, oh, people actually use that shit? But he's going to discard gold, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And then Lightning Vortex, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Ugh. But at least I get 2 searches, so that's not the worst thing in the world. So I'm like, okay, let me get my 2 searches first, and then I'll respond to you by compulsing you. Which, in all honesty, does not seem like the best play ever, but I'm going to make it work, don't worry. Mainly just so that I don't have to take the 23 for the turn, you know? That's why it makes sense in my head. But I get a Royal Tribute, I'm like, wow, not the right thing to play against the Dark Worlds. I was thinking about playing it for a second, but then I was like, wait a second. It discards. No, I don't want to do that. So I set down the steal because I was at first set on, you know, going for it. But then I was like, no, wait, I'm playing Dark Worlds. But I'm playing Dark Worlds, so I shouldn't do that. But then I was thinking, wait, should I play the steal? Wait, now he can just lightning it or go for MST. I'm like, shit, no. Then he plays down card destruction. Not too worried about that because I didn't really need the Descendant or the Commandant. And I do draw another Necker Valley, so if he does get a, whatchamacallit card, can't even think of it right now. Fucking, ooh, Mail's here. But, there's the fucking Necker Valley. Because if I discard Commandant, Necker Valley, but oh yeah, if he gets gates, then I have Necker Valley to respond. That's what I'm trying to say. But he has two fucking golds and a beige, and I'm like, shit. I'm actually really glad now that I set down that steal. Like, that's probably one of the best misplays I've ever done. So that's kind of nice. But anyways, draw into a 2 Malefic Stardust, but I'm like, okay, let's grab that Assailant, and let's grab Spy. So, I'm just going to summon out the Malefic Stardust because that's the best move I really have right now. And I can set down the Solemn and then set down the Spy, kill off the Beige, and like I said, if I attacked with my Spy earlier, he wouldn't have enough life points to even continue because, you know, that would have done 17, that would have been game right there. But now, it's going to be dragged out way too much because now, fuck. Because now he gets Grapha, and I'm like, shit. But I'm like, you can't target Necker Valley while I have Stardust out, because that's his effect. And he's like, seriously, people don't know that. It's like, I didn't realize Malefic Stardust was that obscure, but, oh well. But he's just going to kill off Malefic Stardust, because that's the best play for him. And now he's going to bounce back one of the golds for Grapha, not really mattering which one it is. And he's just going to attack my Spy with the gold, which is kind of a mistake because he saw that I took back a Spy, and he should know that Spy is really my most defensive monster. So he's going to kill off my Recruiter, and I'm going to grab, I think, Descendant, and then... Now, I had this weird thought process going here. Like, alright, here's what I was thinking. Actually, what was I thinking? Like, I was thinking, okay, I have another Stardust in my hand. What I can do is I can go for Maystroke and, flip his fucking, Grapha down, but then I was like, wait a second, they can just bounce back. I mean, I already went for the play, but it was just like, what am I doing? So I was thinking, okay, what the fuck do I want to do? And for some reason, Cheese and Joey were calling me. I don't know, whatever. But I decided to summon Assailant and just fucking kill off the gold. Yeah, that's what I do. I kill off gold because that's the best move I have to do right now. Because then next turn I can just Maestroke his Grapha out. I'm like, okay, now I'll overlay them because then at least with Maestroke I can live a hit. So that's a plan. And then I'm planning to set him down, but then I was like, wait a second, that's not very smart, because, yeah, stuff. So at least, I at least have that one buffer, and then he heavies, and I'm like, oh, fuck me. I mean, it's not that bad, because I do have the other Necro Valley in my hand, but oh well. But he summons out a Raven, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I have Malefic Stars in my hand, but he decides to attack me with Raven. I'm like, wait a second. He should only be at like 2200, 2100. So he shouldn't. Yeah, 2100. So he shouldn't even be able to kill me. But attacks with Grapha then, and he still takes a life point damage. I'm like, whatever. But now that Raven's back at neutral, or no, here's what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, let's use fucking Maestroke's effect to flip down Grapha, and I'm like, wait a second. Like after I flip it down, I'm like, wait, why would I flip down Grapha? I only have 1800 attack on Maestroke, so I can't kill it off the Grapha. Well, I can't even attack with Maestroke anyways, but then he can just bounce it back, bounce something else back for Grapha. So I'm like, wait a second. He has the Raven and only 1000 life points left. Why did I even bother with flipping down that Grapha if I could just kill him that turn? So yeah, that's an example of why you should remember to fucking attack and not assume that they think you're going to attack. Because that was stupid on my part, but hey, I pulled through it at the very least, so it's not the biggest thing in the world. But anyways, got another match here. I believe I'm playing Chaos Dragons this time, so not a bad hand to start off with. Got the Necro Valley, so, and I also got a Malefic Stardust, so I just like getting that right off the bat. Plus, I did have the Royal Tribute in my hand. Didn't know what he was playing, but I felt like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it. And I did have to pitch the Assailant, but it's not the hugest thing in the world to me. And he has a card destruction and a Reborn in his hand. And I think he milled off Light Pulsar, fucking Eclipse Wyvern, and Prime Material. So that's not bad for me, because now what he's going to do is he's going to take out the Red Eyes from his deck. And it's like, that actually helps me a lot, because now you have one less Red Eyes to use. So really, you're just limiting yourself, because you know, Necro Valley. I mean, if he kills off Necro Valley eventually, sure, but he has to get through my Stardust first, and that's going to be a bit difficult for him, because Stardust. But he's going to Reborn, I'm like, no, what the fuck are you doing? So, yeah, that's kind of dumb. But I get another Stardust, and I'm like, I don't really care. And then I kill off his face down, but it turns out to be a Raikou, and he just kills off my Stardust, so he probably feels like soon he'll be able to kill me off. And I like that mill right there. Fucking Tour Guide and the Red Eyes. I forget what his first one was. I think it was Bottomless, so that's pretty good for me too. But the card destruction's there. I was like, wait, do I want to bribe that? I was like, yeah, I do not want to give him a new hand, because that'll just help him. I mean, sure, I give him a +1, but it's better than giving him a full new 2 cards. I'm like, is that face down going to threaten me? No, it's not. I don't think that one will either, so I'm just going to set down bribe, and I'm just going to attack. But it is a prison, so that does threaten me a little bit. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep those face downs down, keep my spy down, and then next turn I'll do something about it. Because now, I'm not really fearing his face down, since now I can bribe whatever his face down is, so, you know, I feel safe there. But I'm going to bring out Recruiter and be all like, hey, I'm going to hit you for tons of damage. And then for some reason, he's like all, whoa, he flip the same turn of battle. It's like, I flipped it this turn, and last turn was when you prisoned my my Stardust, because he's saying that he's like, oh, I flipped up prison, and I'm like, okay, then I'll just bribe it. Apparently Deanne was fucking up, but then he's like, no, I fucking fissure or prisoned your Stardust, and I'm like, that was last turn. And it's like, what? How can you get those turns confused so easy? I mean, do you really not pay that much attention? I don't know, but he's all like, What? I don't know. He was silly, and then I questioned his sanity. But yeah. So he takes another 17, and that's where we are now. So I think this turn he starts to remove for some card. No, he doesn't. It's next turn. But oh no, it's not even this duel. I'm thinking of a different duel. But summon out the commandant because it's game anyways. So I might as well just fucking kill him. He gets that Songen. But it doesn't really matter because it's game there. So there. Anyways, last match here. I think it's like a Chaos Dragon, Chaos Heretic Dragons or something is what I'm playing. I don't even fucking know. It's weird, and I don't know. But I get a good start. I at least get the Necro Valley, and I get a couple of things I can put in the back row. So might as well just go for those, and then just summon out Stardust. Keep the Commandant in case he has some way to kill off Necro Valley, because that's a smart play. And he just plays down a couple back rows, and I think he's going to summon out this thingy, which I don't know what it does, and I'm like, I don't want to know what it does, but he just leaves it out there, and I'm all like, okay, and then he plays down the Photon Sanctuary to get 2 tokens out, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna MST something, and I MST a Starlight Road, and I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like, okay, let's just set down this thing, because fuck it, and then just kill off his whatchamacallit. I was seeing if that had any effect that was really gonna hurt me, and it doesn't, so I can just kill that heretic thingy off effectively and stuff. And, you know, whatever. But he summons out Eclipse Wyvern. I'm like, no, get out, Wyvern. I mean, it's not like it's going to threaten me, and I probably should have just left it there, but I was just like, fuck it, because I want to focus on those tokens. But then he flips up another Photon Sanctuary, and I'm like, oh, well, great, more fucking tokens, because, you know, Malefics make it so you can only attack with a Malefic monster, and I'm like, eh. Which, yeah, so I just want to deal with one thing at a time. But he brings in the Wyvern again, and I'm all like, okay, take your damage, and I'm just going to grab something. I don't know what I'm going to grab. I think, yep, I grab Recruiter. Why did I put it in my hand? I was supposed to special it. I'm dumb. I accidentally put it in my hand. It's not like it really matters anyways, just because I wasn't going to fucking summon anything else, so I guess it wasn't that huge of a deal, but whatever. Anyways, I get the Recruiter search because I just want to quick kill off a token, and then I can kill off the Eclipse Wyvern, and he's probably gonna mill out a well, not mill out, but banish out a Red Eyes. So that's really good again because Necro Valley's fun. And then he brings out this thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know what that is. I don't want it to be here. So just get out of here, please. And you know, that's that. And, yeah, now I'm just waiting for him to do shit. He just sets down a monster, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm going to steal up for Recruiter and Spy, and I forget if I just play down the Spy or if I play down... Alright, let's play down Spy and just kill off his face down, because fuck it. And it's another Wyvern, and it's like, okay, get more cards banished that you can't even get, you know? It's like, okay, benefit me more. So, he's going to play down Future Fusion, and I'm all like, eh, no, don't do that. But I can't remember, though, if he's actually still supposed to pay the cost for it or not. But either way, I was like, no. But then he's all like, I'm going to remove stuff. And I'm like, no, you can't. I have Necro Valley, so you can't. And people are silly for forgetting it, and I don't know why I'm talking like this. But anyway, it's going to flip up Spy, because I'm all like, hey, let's get more stuff. So I can kill off these fucking tokens. I'm like, alright, gonna use Descendant's Effect, kill 2 things, and then be all like, hey, get the fuck out of here. And then I'm gonna search, and be all like, oh, what am I grabbing? I think I'm grabbing another, well, let's see, it's 1500 defense or less, so I'm gonna grab either another Recruiter or another Descendant. Another Recruiter, okay. So that's fine. Yeah, but then I attack with Stardust, and he brings out the Gores, and I'm like, oh, shit. Well, I didn't use my normal for this turn, at least I think I didn't, so I was like, okay, I got a plan. Gonna go into Gale. I probably could have just saved it, though, but I'm gonna go into Gale, going to grab Blackwing Armor Master, and then I can do some pretty sexy stuff, because as you know, well, if you don't know, Armor Master, what that does is, when he is in battle, he doesn't take any damage, and he can't be destroyed by battle, so he's pretty cool. And when he attacks a monster, he places a wedge token on them. And then when you want to detach it, you be all like, hey, I'm going to detach a wedge token. And their attack goes to 0. So I'm all like, hey, let's just ram the token for now. Because why not? I'm like making sure its effect is what it is and I don't fuck it up. So I'm like, alright, kill the token. And he's all like, you're dead too. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Can you not read an effect? Yeah, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But then, I couldn't remember, though, when I was playing this, if I could activate Armor Master's effect during the battle phase, and I'm still not sure, so if you want to leave a comment, sure, I'm probably going to check it on my own, but I didn't remember if I could or couldn't use his effect during the battle phase. I probably could, but I really didn't give a shit. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to quick, make it so he gets a wedge token, and then I can use his effect the next turn, and I'm all like, okay, whatever. So, yeah, that happens. But he's gonna set down a card, and I'm all like, hopefully it's not something threatening. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna MST it, because obviously the card that I set down there isn't that threatening to me, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'm gonna set down a monster, and then I'm all like, let's remove the wedge token, and just kill your fucking ass. Because you know what? You're Gores, you deserve to die. And that's exactly what happens, because he is dead, and even more dead. But he's going to play down. I don't even know what that thing is, so I'm just going to bottomless it, because no, fuck you, get out of here. And I don't even know if I could bottomless it, but I could have just warninged it if I really wanted to. And because he has nothing else to play down, I think he loses, so that's my game. So I hope you guys enjoyed those. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say right now. Also, actually, I do have a request for you guys. If, any of you have a good karakuri build that's like, top tier shit. Well, not top tier, but just a really good karakuri build, because I need one of those. And, because the last build I have is back from the old ban list and not from the new one. So, if anyone has a good one of those, or also a machina deck, because those are two things I want to build. So, if you guys got any good ones of those, send them to me. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. So, hope you guys enjoyed such blah. Recommend sub, and later, guys.